How's it going, everyone? This is Jordan from Below the Tension podcast. The Wednesday show will go as planned, but I wanted to expound upon something while it's fresh in the mind. Trump, as everyone knows, is under attack or under criticism, and I believe rightly so in many cases for the comments he's making towards this Mexican judge. Basically, he's saying that this judge shouldn't be presiding over his case because he's Mexican. Or at least that's how he really did a poor job explaining why he had an opposition to this judge. And that's basically how it's being taken, which I think in this case, not like other cases, but I think in this case is all Trump's fault. He gave the media every reason to pin him this way. But I was talking today to some people about this, and an interesting point came up. Regardless of whether Trump is actually racist to Mexicans or not, let's just clear all of that. And I know that this judge has ties to La Raza, or there's a La Raza organization that he's a part of, and they say they're not racist. It's just a nomenclature and all that. Let's just put all that aside. Let's say a judge is presiding over a murder case for a white supremacist, Ku Klux Klan, any of those white supremacist prison gangs, motorcycle gangs, whatever. If the judge is black and the man being accused is a racist, especially against blacks, is that a bias? Can that judge him unbiasedly? Same thing if a Nazi, a neo-Nazi, an anti-Semite is on trial for murder, theft, whatever the case may be. Can a Jewish judge be impartial to that defendant? Regardless of what you may think of Trump, pro or anti, let's just assume Trump is a racist against Mexicans. And we know for a fact that the things that Trump has said about Mexicans has inflamed that community, whether you think that those remarks are racist or not. Regardless of what you assess those to be, they have had that effect. Now, with that in mind, can a Mexican judge be impartial and unbiased towards the defendant, Donald J. Trump? This is really the question that should be asked. Now, in the media and politics, it's all about image, and I understand that. And I understand that there's a larger discussion that spawned off of this, but I think that's really one question that hasn't been addressed. Trump has made inflammatory remarks and may very well be a racist towards Mexicans. Now, in a court of law, he is allowed due process and being neutral, the blind eyes of justice. So can a Mexican judge who is part of a Mexican heritage group, there's nothing wrong with it, very pro-Mexican, be impartial to a man that is perceived as, or very well may be, racist towards Mexicans? Just a question. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter at SlavLibertarian. You can follow the podcast Below the Tension. On YouTube, search Below the Tension. Also on iTunes, Below the Tension. I will be back tomorrow evening for the Wednesday podcast, and I do episodes every Wednesday and every Saturday. Google Below the Tension. Thank you.